Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A man convicted of possessing child pornography should be out of prison by this time next year. On Monday, a judge reduced the sentence for Michael O'Neill.
O'Neill was ordered to undergo treatment as part of his sentence, but because he won't admit his guilt, the Department of Corrections won't allow him to undergo treatment and get out of prison.
The judge who inherited the case says the original judge did not intend O'Neill to serve the entire 10 years. On Monday, she sentenced him to 5 years, which means he will be released next year.
Investigators in Sioux Falls are looking into what caused the crash near Augustana University on Monday morning. According to the police call log, officers were called to the area of West 33rd Street and South Summit Avenue just after 10:30.
A pickup hit a power pole, causing power lines to droop a few feet above the ground. As crews worked to restore power, traffic was diverted from the area. The driver was taken to the hospital in critical but stable condition.
South Dakota lawmakers are headed to Pierre this morning, and so is KELOLAND News. We're planning to bring you full coverage of what could be Governor Kristi Noem's final budget address. We will bring you a live report from the state capitol on midday in KELOLAND.
Then you'll be able to watch Noem's address live on KELOLAND.com. It's scheduled to begin at 1 o'clock Central Time. And tonight we'll bring you highlights and reaction on KELOLAND News and here on KELOLAND.com. Now let's head over to the KELOLAND Live at Officer Storm Center for a look at this morning's weather. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Perry. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at a warmer day today with mostly sunny conditions. Temperatures will reach the 30s across much of eastern South Dakota. And notice the warming numbers we have in central and western KELOLAND. 45 in Pierre, 51 in Winter, and 62 today in Rapid City. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Today is Giving Tuesday, a global mission encouraging people to donate to nonprofits. Digital reporter Gracie Terrell spoke with multiple organizations across the state about how donations can help their communities.
The Abbott House needs children through their therapeutic foster program in Mitchell, Rapid City, and Sioux Falls. An anonymous donor will be matching donations up to $10,000.
Cornerstone Rescue Mission is the only emergency homeless shelter West River, and 90% of their budget comes from donations.
You can read more about organizations to donate to in a KELOLAND.com original here on KELOLAND.com right now.
Many people will look for ways to give back ahead of Christmas time.
One way you can help adults is by the Volunteers of America Spirit Tree. Similar to other setups, you can help buy different items a person needs.
Every tag really tells a story, and so, depending on the tag you look at, some tags might say cozy blanket, an insulated mug, something as basic as art supplies, silverware, just stuff that people are needing to get off on the right track again.
The names on the tags belong to veterans, people with disabilities, people from low-income communities, and more. You can find the Volunteers of America Spirit Tree in front of the JCPenney storefront in the Empire Mall, as well as at Lewis stores and at the Washington Pavilion.
The South Dakota Department of Veterans Affairs will be paying tribute to hundreds of veterans and their families next weekend with a wreath-laying ceremony.
It'll take place at South Dakota's Veterans Cemetery near Sioux Falls. The director says it can't be overstated how much it means to the families.
Very important. We've had, some families with us now for our 4th year. Others, it's their first Christmas without their loved one. So it means a lot. It gives them that little bit of a Christmas cheer, and it allows us to remember them during the holiday season.
The wreath-laying ceremony will take place Saturday, December 14th at the South Dakota Veterans Cemetery at 11 a.m.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and start with our winds. We'll have relatively light winds for today. They'll come in from the south. We'll have warmer temperatures today as compared to yesterday. But it's tomorrow when this cold front comes in from the north. We'll have strong northwest winds right behind it. Maybe near daybreak, you can notice a couple of these wind gusts of 25 to near 30 miles per hour. But it is late morning and into the afternoon where I think we will have these wind gusts of at least 40 miles per hour in eastern South Dakota, Minnesota, and northwestern Iowa. Help bring in the colder air that will be here by Thursday, with Thursday's high temperatures in the teens. In the meantime, today, we'll have numbers near 30 in eastern KELOLAND, lower 60s across western South Dakota with dry skies. The thing about the front, not only the strong winds and the colder air, it might be able to squeeze out a scattered flurry or two as it moves through, but moisture is very limited along with it. Better chance for some light snow showers on Thursday, and those are trying to set up in parts of northwestern, the central and south central South Dakota. Coming in from the northwest, it's the same situation we've had over the past couple of weeks, where a quick half-inch of snowfall will be possible. And then it looks like we'll have dry skies as we do go into this coming weekend with warming temperatures. But we'll continue to follow northeastern South Dakota for tomorrow morning and afternoon. You know, we have about 2 to 4 inches of snowfall on the ground. So whatever the winds can do with pick up that loose snow and blow it around, that will give you reduced visibilities in a couple of slick areas in the northeastern South Dakota for tomorrow. In the meantime, as that cold air starts to pour in Thursday, I mentioned the high temperatures in the teens. It doesn't last. We'll have warming temperatures for this coming weekend, as it looks like it will be warmer compared to the weekend we just got out of. Forecast for today with mostly sunny skies, showing temperatures will range from near 30 degrees in eastern KELOLAND to the 50s in parts of central South Dakota to even the low 60s in Rapid City. And you can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great day.